Good morning. You're tuning into a Mario Ramone discussion, and today our discussion is, can a couple truly be monogamous? And that means cheating on any level, not kissing another person, only making love with this person, and not even having an emotional connection with someone else, even via phone, social media, or something, not cheating like emotionally. So truly monogamous in every sense of the fashion. If you like the video, definitely like the video, share it, and comment on the video, subscribe to my channel, and pass the video to your friends. Now, let's just talk about this discussion that has been around since the beginning of time, which I don't even understand if how we even got here. Let's take it back to Adam and Eve. Okay, so if God made Adam and Eve, those were the two people. It's kind of like where did everybody else come? If we just had Adam and Eve, do we have an Adam and Eve in Japan, an Adam and Eve in Russia, an Adam and Eve in Indonesia? Like, how do we have so many different facets of people if we have Adam and Eve, only had Adam and Eve, and then they had Cain and Abel with no earning potential, as in, Cain and Abel can't have a baby. So where did their wife come from? Okay, so and being monogamous and everything, I don't know if there was a problem back in biblical times about that, but right now, when everything is so like sex is just so popular in everything that you do, even the commercials over in France, they take showers butt naked while they're doing a Pantene commercial for your hair. They're just butt naked. And so how could you not think about it? And if your partner is out of town, or on a business trip or something, or if you go out of town and everything, is it really hard to be monogamous? And I say no. It's not hard to be monogamous, because I think the monogamy comes from loving the person. And it's kind of like, would you steal $20 out of your mom's purse, whether she knew it or not? Would you cheat on your spouse, whether they know it or not? And you have to have an unconditional love like you would have for your mother, the same kind of love that you have for your mom or your family, you would have to have for your spouse. And that would definitely assure you that you wouldn't do anything against your relationship. I hope that made sense. But seriously, like, would you ever, do something against your mom's back? And I think your spouse should be up there. Like, you should not do anything against your spouse's back. I think that communication is key. If you're having certain feelings, I think you should stress that to your spouse. Like, if you're feeling that you would want to invite someone else into your room, or if you're just feeling that you want to try something different sexually that you have not done in 5 or 10 years, and you just want to do it differently, and you're afraid to tell your spouse that, hey, I want to try this, because you're afraid of how they're going to look at you. Once again, it's the communication and the love, because if your spouse truly loves you, they should be ride or die for your desires. Now, I'm not talking about sticking a broom up your butt or something like that. That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to do something different, I can only speak for same gender loving relationships, if you will, because that's probably what I have my PhD in, same gender loving. So I know that being in Atlanta, it was pretty hard to be with one person, or for one person to be with you, because there's 500,000 different Greek African gods walking around. So you're just busy doing the Venus and Serena all day. Everybody has muscles, fitted shirts, tight pants, and you're just doing the Venus and Serena, looking at him, and then you're gonna look at him, and then you look at him, and then you look at him, and your partner looking at him, doing the Venus and Serena, looking at him, then looking at him, and looking at him. So yes, it is hard, and you're always gonna have somebody that would like to be a home breaker. They see your happy home, and they just try and weasel into your spouse, and then they try to weasel into you, and try and break up your home. And you just, once again, you have to communicate that with your spouse. Because I know for me on social media, if I had somebody inbox me, and it has happened, I'll show my baby. I'll be like, look, do you see this fool just inbox me? And then he's, oh, he inboxed me too. Key communication, because I love him enough not to do something against him. We've gone through a lot, and the things that we go through make me love you even more, so I won't even put myself in a situation like that. And mentally and visually, my spouse is everything that I prayed for years, and it's taken me like 40 years to find him, so I'm not about to mess that up. It's kind of like, you've had 40 years of sobriety, why would you even have a shot? Okay, we're not even going to go there. All right, I'm not going to make the video long and drawn out. Definitely tell me, do you feel that it is possible for a couple to be monogamous? And are you monogamous? And do you believe in monogamy? Do you, have you ever cheated? Has your spouse ever cheated on you? Definitely comment, like the video, subscribe. Let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Let's have way more discussions than this. I like to think inside the box. I like to think outside the box. I like to think on top of the box. I like to think under the box. I like the box. Y'all so crazy. All right. Thank you so much for tuning into Mario Ramone discussion. Don't forget to click the bell if you do subscribe so you can get all the videos new and fresh, hot off the press. Thank you once again for tuning in. I want you to have a blessed day. This is Humpback Wednesday. Have a great Wednesday, and be monogamous if you can. And if you can't, invite your partner, because that might be something they were thinking about too. They're like, ooh, I am just tired. Like, I like lasagna, but I don't want to eat lasagna 5 days a week. So you're going to have to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? You could rent some clothes from the Halloween store. And when your spouse come home, honey, you can have on a policeman outfit and be like, you are under arrest. Under arrest with the T. Put these handcuffs on him and work him over. Okay? All right. I'll see you guys next time on the Mario Ramone review. Peace.